Yeah, I think we're going live.
I didn't get a notification yet.
Okay, we're live. We're live.
Okay. Okay.
I typed in Happy New Year 2023. And I'll just give it a few minutes. I'm going to run my. Are you doing okay? Can you hear everything?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm getting your feedback. I don't know why.
Don't know. Tell me if it's me.
Well, do you have headphones on?
No.
That's always what it is.
Son of a bitch. So I
Well,
know.
well, that's okay. We'll try it. It's not horrible, but just kind of get a little bit of feedback.
All right, let me try them, but I kind of think they're dead.
Okay, I'm going to run this intro here.
Okay.
Were you able to hear that? The sound?
I was. Yes, I heard it fine.
Okay.
Hey, if you're getting too much of an echo, let me know,
I will.
and I'll drop you.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, this is the augmented reality. Can you hear the sound?
I can't. Last year, right?
Yeah, this is going to run for about 15 minutes, and then we'll do the live show. This is augmented reality, and then the drones will be after this. So you're looking at the Seattle Space Needle.
common sign when things go wrong, when the sound of her lingers and temptation strong, cold, cold heart done by you. Some things look better, baby, just pass it through. Next year's gonna be better than this year. Next year's gonna be better than this. Cause New Year's Eve coming with a fresh kiss. Next year's gonna be better than this year. Next year's gonna be better than this year. Next year's gonna be better than this. Cause New Year's Eve coming with a fresh kiss. Next year's gonna be better than this. Next year's gonna be better than this year. Next year's gonna be better than this. Cause New Year's Eve coming with a fresh kiss. Next year's gonna be better than this. Next year's gonna be better than this. Yeah, next year's gonna be better than this. Cause New Year's Eve coming with a fresh kiss. Next year's gonna be better than this.
Let's go.
It's how you get back up, and what don't kill us make us stronger, boy. Bet that up, take a swing at us. You better hit hard, cause when we swing back, it's like, oh God. It's time to buckle up, it's like hard. Now let's all buckle up, it's like hard. Que Dios bendiga a todas tus familias, mi amigo, se parta maldito, vamos.
In the night I lie and look up at you. When the morning comes I watch you rise. There's a paradise they couldn't capture. That bright infinity inside your eyes.
매일과 함께 날아가. When I'm without you I'm crazy. 자 어서 내 손을 잡아. We are made of each other, baby. You are my universe. Just wanna put you first. You are my universe.
at the end.
It really was. It was stunning visually to watch. I hope from your television screen you were able to just get a sense for how amazing it really was.
Yeah.
I'm here for the drones to stay with the fireworks. What about you? What did you think?
It was magic. I thought that it was just, and I feel like the fireworks were bigger and better than we've ever seen them too. And such great energy here. We hope that you felt some of that at home as well.
Yeah. Well, shall we check in with our teammates?
Yes, please. Jim and Saint, how was it from your vantage point?
Okay, well, maybe they don't hear us just yet. Okay, one thing, while we wait for them, I just want to add one thing.
Yes.
Because Sky Elements, the company that was behind the drones, they really talked about the importance of telling a story through their show. And you really could feel that. And what I saw watching the show was just love. Love for this area, love for the Northwest. And it was visually beautiful.
Yes. All right, let's see if the guys, I know the guys are partying. Can you hear us now, Jim and Saint? Oh, they're still having fun.
Okay, and you know what? I can't blame them because right behind us, some of the drones are still going on.
Oh, yeah.
So even though the music has stopped, the fireworks have stopped, you can still see some of the drone show. I think they might have launched a little, because this really was about the fireworks and the drones integrating for the first time here at the Needle.
The drones were a little bit behind in the beginning.
And people love it.
People here
love
didn't
it. No
get
one
hurt.
noticed. No one noticed. It was beautiful. It's amazing, period.
Yes.
So, you know, as we kind of enjoy what's left, hopefully you can see what they're doing with the drones right now. Again, 200 of them in the air.
Yeah.
Battery operated. There's one drone pilot that's kind of running the show.
Yes.
With it all.
Yes. It's gorgeous. I will say too, the weather was almost perfect. It feels almost balmy out here by Pacific Northwest winter standards, but we just needed a little bit of a breeze to clear out some of the smoke. But truly, it was still a terrific show.
Yeah, and so fortunate because as so many of the experts, people who know way more than us about these things, were saying that these drones, well, first of all, the fireworks, you want clearer skies.
Sure.
But the drones, they can't go if it's too rainy or too windy. So we really had the, hey, there we go. There's the money shot. Happy 2023.
2023. Wow. Okay, now it's
cool is
officially
this?
here.
How cool is this?
Yes.
Okay, you know I want to get reflective and deep for a minute.
Please. This is Angela. Just so you know, she's always going to get a little reflective.
What are
and
you
deep.
letting go of in 2022?
Oh
As
my
you go to
gosh.
2023, what are you
Trying-
lesson learned? You can pick
Trying to not worry about things that I can't control.
Ooh, that's
Which
a really
is,
good one.
it's also a lifelong process, so give me grace if I don't quite get there, but that's mine. What about yours?
I think for me, it's how do I make the best of whatever situation I'm in? Like even if it's a really difficult situation, how do I make the best of that moment?
Yes.
And I actually started working on it this month. It's pretty effective. So
Yes, there
I'd
you
love
go.
to hear what about you? What are you letting go of in 2022? You can text us 206-448-4545. Weigh in.
Yes, and meantime, Jim and Saints, what are you guys letting go of from 2022?
We first of all just want to say Happy New Year, and we're going to tell you the fireworks from under here, noisy. It was colorful as it always is with the crowd. A little foggy. The drones.
What did you all think of the show, you guys? What'd you think?
I just wanted to say the drones reminded me of a flock of birds. A murmuration, Jim.
A murmuration, if you will, is that what
I
they're
would like
called?
to use that phrase. What did you think?
They were pretty. So, here's what I want to ask you guys. Do you have a New Year's resolution?
Yeah, I do. I have a New Year's resolution. You want to hear it?
Okay.
I want the Mariners to win the World Series. I'm sorry, that's not really a New Year's resolution, but
No, that's a good one.
yeah, that's a great one. We're going to help out with that. I'm sorry I didn't start the year on the right foot. I forgot about that.
You gotta remember that. Well, thank you, and good luck, Mariners. Go M's. All right, man, what's your New Year's resolution?
So, hi, my name is Conrad, and my New Year's resolution is to be more active, as in more exercising and running like I used to do in cross country and track. And then, secondly, to eat a better, healthier diet, and also just to be more active on.
There you go. Let me throw out a couple more. What's your New Year's resolution, sir?
Good job, thank you.
My New Year's resolution is to love one another without judgment. Happy birthday, McCullough family.
There you go. I've got another one here. What is yours, right?
To travel more with family, live out to the fullest, break cancer awareness, no returner.
All right, we got time for just one more. I want to hear, what are your New Year's resolutions?
We plan to sing more songs this year.
That's a perfect note to end on. Let's throw it back to you.
Well, okay, I heard singing. I didn't hear the. Could you tell what they were singing?
I couldn't, but that's anyone that can sing their New Year's resolution. I'm here for it. Well
Me too.
done.
I love how excited everyone is.
Yes, and our show is so far from over. The celebration continues with another performance from Enum Claw, the band.
And we have something important to reveal. It is the color of 2023. Kim is wearing it actually somewhere on her person. So stay tuned for that. But first we have some messages, some New Year's well wishes, if you will, from some of our Seattle Seahawks. It's T-Mobile's New Year's at the Needle.
What's up, everybody? Hope everybody's enjoying the holidays. Hey, Brett.
Okay, so there we go. Can you still hear me, Sugar and Raw?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah, they had a little problem. There wasn't as much wind as there has been to kind of move out. Yeah, that was the only issue. But other than that, not as dramatic as the last 2 years with augmented reality, but you know, people can still go out and enjoy it. And they just have to work on the wind because it kind of made everything cloudy. So you couldn't quite see the drone action as well as you might have.
Yeah, if it would have had a little bit of wind, that smoke would have went away.
Yeah, yeah. And it's funny because we've had a lot of wind the last few days, but go ahead.
Of course, the day you need it, there's no wind.
Yeah, that's right. Where's Bergs when you need them, right? Big wind come from empty cave.
It was pretty good. I liked it, Joe. We have nothing like that here.
This was my opening just to play this. Oh, we're not getting any sound out of this, are we? Are you hearing any sound from that? I'm not.
I heard the sound. Yeah, I heard the sound on the our end, but I don't know about YouTube. Yeah, I think so.
Okay, I think I had turned it down a little bit. Let's see, what number is this? 38. Hold on one sec. Oh yeah, I had it turned all the way off. How could you have heard anything? Yeah, okay, here we go. See if this.
Six quavers that pause. She sends 4 quavers, a group of 5 quavers, a group of 4 semi-quavers. The only thing these phrases have in common are 5 signals. I hope somebody's taking all this down. What are we saying to each other? Seems they're trying to teach us a basic tonal vocabulary. First day of school, fellas. Take everything from the lady. Follow her pattern, note for note.
Enough of that. The aliens have landed.
Well, now I want to watch that movie, so I'm gonna have to look it up.
What?
Now I want to watch that movie.
Oh,
In 2023 in support of their new album, but if you want to catch them locally, they'll be playing at Numos on Capitol Hill in April. All right, well, we have to take a quick break, but
they've
first,
improved
we're
the
gonna be-
food at the Space Needle.
Yes, and we're going to reveal the 2023 color of the year, and we have a little hint, just a little hint, just a little hint. T-Mobile New Year's with the Needle continues in just a second.
So there we go.
What did you say about they improved the food?
Yeah, you know, the food was usually kind of just mediocre. I mean, not bad, but not what they thought it should be for the price. But it's gotten better.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that would be nice. Does it turn, Joe?
Well, it's only taken 60 years.
Does it rotate?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I was in the one in Canada. Geez, I don't even remember the name. That rotates.
Oh, in Toronto, they have one in Calgary that rotates as well. I think they may have one in Edmonton as well. What?
I think it was either Toronto or Niagara Falls.
Oh, it'd be Toronto. Yeah, that's
And it just
where
so
the.
happened it was broke when we went to eat there, so it was
Oh, really?
it didn't rotate.
Yeah.
But you know, it was nice though.
hmm Yeah, there's actually two restaurants at the Space Needle. One at the very top, and then there's one toward the bottom. Basically, I don't know how far up it is, but
Oh, okay.
and there's an observation deck that's above the restaurant.
Okay, it should have really good food.
Oh, you know what I was going to show? If I can find it. It was New Year's at Dubai.
Oh, okay.
It's the tallest building in the world. And it was pretty amazing, I have to say. But I'm trying to figure out where I put it. Let me see if it's in the downloads here. I have to load it up if it is. Yeah, here it is. Let's see. New Year's, Dubai. Okay. This will just take a minute to load it up.
I caught Don Lemon in New Orleans.
Oh, you did? Oh, yeah. That's where he was tonight. That's right.
Yeah. After the New York one.
Right. Yeah, I like that. I like the New Orleans one. Or New Orleans, as they call it. What?
They had that, what is it? Steamed, what was it? Shrimp and corn and all that. Oh my God.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. Yeah, that was.
I found Close Encounters. Oh yeah, I found Close Encounters. It's on Pluto TV.
Let's see. I think I found it.
Pluto. The new one.
Well, you really can't beat the food in New Orleans. That's for sure.
I've never been. I wanted to go. It's on my bucket list.
Well, actually, I haven't gone either, but just by reputation. I know I have friends from there, and to listen to them. Of course, when they cook that style. So,
Oh, that would be so good.
yeah.
I'd like to go to hear the blues somewhere at a nice place. That would be nice.
hmm
Yeah,
Okay. Are you ready?
I'm steady ready.
Okay, let's see here. I get this lined up. All right, here we go.
That was really good, Joe.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Yeah. Hello.
Okay, yeah, I switched over. You know, this delay. I switched over to the other word, you know, where oh, who is this guy that they're selling right now?
Oh, the probably I don't know, maybe the Crown Prince or something.
Lord, okay. I'm not a fan, but okay.
That's why I switched real quick when I saw his image coming up. Yeah, I'm not a fan. Yeah, it was okay. It wasn't as nice as this one, but hey. No. I mean, the tallest building in the world, you can get some pretty good fireworks action going there.
Yeah. That's pretty nice. It's nice to see all these different places. Where did I think I watched, what was it, really early this morning, Wendy V was on. And
Yes.
I caught a little bit of it.
Oh, I missed it, but I watched it later. I watched pretty much the whole thing. I just, yeah.
I didn't because, you know, it was really early here for me and I had to get some shut-eye.
Well, yeah, and it's earlier for me here.
Yeah, she goes on really early, so.
There's 5 hours difference between Seattle and, well, Melbourne. I'm not sure if there's one time zone or 3 or what there might be over there, but it's 5 hours difference, but they're one day ahead. So it's kind of weird. So like it's 12, yeah, it's 12:34 here, so it would be 8:35 now in Melbourne, I believe. Or 7:35, sorry.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. I was like, I can't do it. I said Happy New Year and watched like a little bit of it and I was out.
Yeah, I mean, well, you know, I mean, the New Year's is going to be a lot like the old year. 23 is starting to already look a lot like 22.
Oh, God. Well, you know, I had a bad year last year, so I'm kind of glad it's over.
Well, you know, I mean, I just would like to see COVID start to disappear. And although that doesn't look like it's going to happen, it looks like we're in kind of a loop, stuck in a loop of. Go ahead.
Different variants.
Yeah.
I know. I don't know when it's going to be over. I don't know how long it's lasted. It seems like forever. It's crazy. But
Well, as long as I can have my butler and my maid here, and they can do all the heavy lifting, and then I can set. Well, you know, I send them out. Yeah, my butler's name is Barrett, and I send him out to fill the car up and to buy the groceries, and then I have a maid who also does the cooking, so it works out pretty well. I don't have to actually, other than those two, and I keep them at distance. I don't have any human contact.
it reminds me of Sister Wives of Peppermint.
Yeah.
They had a nanny and they were like, nobody else can make all these other Sister Wives and children weren't allowed to come over. And guess who the only one that got COVID was? That nanny.
Yeah.
They just send me a chef, Joe. I'm sick of cooking things.
Well, I have to tell you, I think an awful lot of people learned how to cook in a short period of time because they had to, you know.
Yeah.
I used to always I would go out to lunch every Wednesday with my best friend, and really miss that. A lot of traditions of going out. In fact, the restaurant we went to closed up for a while. It's back open now, but yeah, it really affected the food industry, I would say, as much as anywhere.
Yeah, we used to go out once or twice a week, maybe go out to dinner and something, and that really cut on. But I miss all that. And we did get takeout, like we do in the restaurant,
Right.
but takeout. So we were taking risks, going on.
Well, life is a gamble, but
Yeah, I'm used to it now. I'm used to not going out a lot.
yeah, I'm not sure that this is really healthy for us. I mean, I personally believe we need interaction with other human beings. I think we've evolved to be social, and if we don't, I mean, it does some mind games. I think that we have to really be vigilant and try to stay in touch with people.
I agree. I went to grocery shopping and saw a friend of mine. She came over and hugged me, and I'm like, oh my god. And I didn't want to take it away. I know, like, I don't know where she's been. She's hugging me. I'm like,
You know what I do when I go out? I carry a full-size crucifix so that, yeah, no, really, I pull it out and they come up to me and they think it's funny, but I'm like serious. You back off, Satan, demon. And it works pretty well. Yeah, I like it.
I should have, but I just didn't do it. And then I was worried the whole time. I'm like, you are too close. And then
Well,
for a while.
honestly, some of that COVID, they did the studies, if you're shopping in a store, human vaporization just jumps aisles. And, but the important thing, I guess, is that, you can kind of have contact, but you have to have enough contact, enough exposure. If you have just a very mild amount, probably going to be okay, which is different than being a little bit pregnant.
Yeah.
But
Well, I haven't caught it, so, I'm good so far. So,
yeah, no, I haven't got it either. Yeah, I've got an ironclad kind of, immune system. I've always been pretty good. But most people are reporting that they're not getting colds and flu like they would get once or twice a year, which is really nice.
I haven't got a cold since COVID. I'm telling you, masks must work, or I don't know. I have not got a cold, and I used to get maybe two colds a year.
Yeah, that's pretty typical. Yeah.
I haven't got one. Max, stop it. Sorry.
What is your husband doing? What's Max doing? Is he
That is not my husband. That's my cat.
I know, I'm kidding. I'm joking. Tell Max to relax. Take it easy. It's a new year.
Turn my back. She likes to drink my water.
Oh.
That's what she does. She drinks out of my cup.
Yeah, isn't that it's amazing. The grass is greener and the cup is better somehow. Hey, what did you decide to do for your New Year's resolution? You have any?
New Year's resolution.
Apparently not.
No, I like to do some more, create some things, maybe do some more of that. I haven't done that for a while. And I probably, every time I make a resolution, I never keep it anyway, so what's the point?
Well, that's true. That's true.
Really nothing.
Hey, I got a heads up. because I'm playing King 5 News, and so I just switched it off. We'll see if we get taken out, then I'll just turn this. I'll end the stream. But I think we might have got it in time.
Okay, what did you just say? And what is playing? Okay, fine.
No, I just switched it off of. I don't know why it's still going. Get off there. There's a heck of a delay there.
No, on my screen, but to be honest with you, I wasn't even looking at it for a while, so I don't know what it's been up since we've been talking.
There we go. Finally. Yeah, no, I just had it left on. I forgot. So you don't have a whole lot of ironclad New Year's resolutions.
I was never big on resolutions. No, I would like to do, like I said, I'd like to create some more things, do some more.
Oh, that's good. I've decided, well, I'm going to work on, now that you asked, you didn't, but, trying to be more, I guess, more personable, more animated. People say I'm a little dry, which is probably true, but, so I think I'm going to be more real life, You know what I mean? Real life.
I think
Yeah.
it's because they know you behind the scenes, and it's a lot harder talking on a live stream, even for me.
Right. But what I'm saying is, what I'm trying to say is, I'm going to go real life this year, this new year. Real life, going real life. Yeah. That's, that's a joke. Okay. No, we don't go real life, right? That has another meaning on
And
YouTube.
that could have a lot of meaning.
Well, there's one really bad meaning here. People don't go real life. Well, they do, but they say they shouldn't.
Yeah, I know. A lot
Yeah.
of people say that.
Well, I'd like to see if maybe they could make a resolution to sort of cut back on that just a little bit.
Oh, good luck with that, Joe. I don't know. That would be nice, but
Well, it would, yeah.
I know that's realistic around here. It would be nice. I would like to see people laying off of people with disabilities. I would like to see them leave those people alone.
Well, yeah. I mean, I draw the line at. Ambulatory people. I don't mind if slippery slope or something. I push them, but people in wheelchairs, I no longer do that. I used to do that a lot, and I thought it was hilarious. But they never found it funny.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I do. Well, I mean, okay, I'll be serious. Yeah. My dog is snoring right now?
Snoring?
Yeah, can you hear her?
No.
Oh, okay.
Huh? Hey, do you know what your screen says?
Happy New Year?
No, your Oriental screen.
No, I have absolutely, almost no Japanese.
I would love to know what that says. I love that screen.
I should look it up. Yeah, I guess that'd be easy enough to do.
Yeah, that's really nice. I just thought maybe you knew.
No.
That
No.
was hard to look up. How do you even type that in?
From top to bottom. No, there's probably Japanese American translators, but I've got some friends up here that are Japanese that I'm sure could tell me. I mean, it's probably, some silly joke on Americans.
It might be.
Yeah, it's like, silly American, buy this rice paper room divider or something.
It's nice though. I like it. I think it's pretty cool.
Well, as soon as I saw it, I fell in love with it. I have a light. This is an image, but when I'm live, I mean, it's, and I have different color lights so it lights it up differently. I really like it.
Yeah, I do too. You have the lamp that matches in the, when you go live. You have a lamp that matches it.
Oh, that little one. Yeah. That's got the same Yeah.
Yeah, it's perfect. I have a little lamp like that too. It doesn't have anything on it. It's just plain white paper.
You know, I was really expecting there'd be a hole or two or some damage. This thing came perfect condition. I was very surprised.
Yeah. Well, that rice paper, it's not that thin, really.
No, but if you had something sharp, I mean, it would go right through it.
Yeah. It's nice though. The dog doesn't go around it or mess with it at all.
No, no. She'll pee on it from time to time, but that's about it. Nothing really big.
Well, you that's pretty good. I don't see any.
Yeah. Well, you know, she's female, so she tries, but it doesn't work so well for her. No, it was just a nice background because, you know, I usually went with green screens, and I haven't been doing green screens as much. And I thought, well, you know, this would be nice. Setting up the green screen, you have to get the chroma key and everything all figured out and the lighting. And I thought, gee, you know, this is as good or better than, well, maybe it's not. It's different, but I like it.
Yeah, I don't know what you have to do for a green screen, but I really like it. Is it warm up there, Jeff?
Yeah, warmer than it was. I can tell you. Hey, Google, what's the temperature?
In Federal Way, it's currently 43 degrees.
43 degrees.
I'm 45.
Oh, wow. Excuse me.
Yeah, I know. I'm stuck.
So let's see, what's the forecast? You had a really warm day, didn't you, where you are?
We have. The last couple days have been beautiful. I wish it would stay that way, but I doubt it.
Well, we're going to get into the lower 50s on Thursday and then the following week as well. And we're pretty far away from the lows at night. They're not close to freezing, so that's good.
Yeah, okay, we're going to get, well, we're going to be, this has to be a lie.
What?
Next Tuesday, we're going to be 69 degrees.
Well, didn't you you had a day you already had a day or two that was in the low 60s, didn't you?
Yeah, but not 69.
Well,
with a low of 59, then 61, then 40, and then 35.
now for early January, isn't that unusual?
Pardon me?
For early January, isn't that unusual weather?
That's completely unusual. Yes, January and February are our coldest months. That is
Yeah.
completely unusual.
I think that would be true for most of the lower 48. Well, they were saying that the polar vortex, which is what normally is above the Arctic Circle, in a kind of not so much random, but in a fairly concise circle, and that very frigid air remains there. But we had this big, some people said Canada declared war on the United States, and that vortex is what it wobbled, and the vortex of that extremely cold Arctic air wobbled and went south into Canada and then further down, and that's why we had that 10-day cold streak where everybody got hit really hard. And that is unfortunately a sign of global warming because the temperatures are warming up there. When the vortex wobbles, well, that's one theory of climatologists. That they aren't all in agreement, but I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Well, people don't realize there's a difference between climate and weather.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and then you're like, oh Lord, am I going to
Right.
explain this?
Yeah, you can get a couple of days of real cold weather and say, oh, see our climate, and that's not climate, that's weather.
I don't even bother anymore, honestly.
Well, I still try, but you know, like they say, you can explain it to them, but you can't understand it for them. You have to figure it out.
Here you go. You know, you have to consider who you're talking to most of the time. So
Yep.
there's that.
Well, I don't know how long I'll probably stay on. Not too much longer. Maybe we can go back to our Discord, our private Discord room, and start to plan for the new year, connive and devious deeds, right?
Yeah, all kind of scheming and scamming.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I was honestly, I was a little bit disappointed, a little bit let down. There was 200 drones, but I think it was because of the cloudiness from the fireworks that kind of just shrouded the drone lights. And they had, you know, they had a really nice program with the drones computerized and everything, but that kind of just, you know, washed it out a little bit.
Yeah, right from the beginning, I noticed there was all that smoke, and I figured, you know, it's going to be hard to see it.
Yeah, usually it's windy. I mean, especially up that high, the Space Needle. Real surprising. It just unluck of the draw tonight, I guess.
Yeah.
And we've had a lot of what?
It was still nice.
Yeah, it was okay. Yeah.
And at the end, they did show the drones. They had it at the end.
Well, there were drones throughout, but it was just not that visible. Yeah.
It's always next year. That's the way I look at it.
But I mean, it was quite a feat to coordinate 200 drones, and they, of course, they had to use computers to do it. But I do think next year will be better. But I think, yeah, one operator. But I still think the augmented reality was that was pretty incredible the year before.
Yeah. Yeah, that was amazing. But, that's so helpful.
Yep.
So good. Won't get that here, just saying. I'm not even sure we have fireworks. I mean, I heard one thing that sounded like a bomb going off. I don't know what that was. It scared the shit out of me. And then all kind of noise, like I think later, you know.
Well, they used to have, when I was a kid, they would have cherry bombs, silver salutes, and M80s. I think they were called M80s. And they're like, I think, a quarter stick of dynamite, which probably isn't a good idea to have in people's hands that are under the age of 30, but you can get them.
I'm not sure what went off, but it sounded like a bomb.
We have somebody here in the neighborhood, and I don't know for sure. I think I know which house it is. Every time the Seahawks score a touchdown, they light off a big one.
Get out.
No, they do. It's like, okay, here, it's coming, wait for it, and then boom, yeah.
I like that. I like that. Now, we have somebody across the way that on the 4th of July has all kind of, it seems like really expensive fireworks as well, that they set off. They're nice.
Well, yeah, it's really not a problem out here, or usually in the winter in most places, but when it's dry in the summer around the 4th of July, that gets a little iffy. People would think the Seattle area has a problem, but we have pretty much an annual drought every summer. We don't get any rain in the summer. It's always blue skies and, you know, really nice, but the lack of rain in the summer is certainly replaced by the lots of rain in the winter. But yeah, so when it gets dry like that, we get, like California does, we get, you know, some, we have a lot of fire issues up here.
And they shouldn't even be setting those off.
Well, then they do ban them in a number of places, actually. Well, and then the city puts something on, depending upon where you are. Most cities do. So you have those options. And
I didn't even look to see if the city had anything tonight. I guess they did, but I didn't look.
Yeah. Well, hey, I'll meet you back in the Discord room.
Okay.
I'll shut this. I'll shut this down. All right.
Okay.
Thank you, Sugar in the Raw. Okay. Bye bye.